What up, this is RadhaMUSPrime covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new movie, The 40-Year-Old Version. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/RadhaMUSPrime. That's patreon.com/RadhaMUSPrime. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screener to this new film, which previously premiered at Sundance earlier this year. Oh man, the 40-year-old version is my jam now. It is irreverent, profound, and full of attitude. It's the perfect anthem for those who still feel the need to reach their potential despite getting beaten down by age and life. And this film also features the best on-screen rap battle since Eminem's 8 Mile. Written and directed by Radha Blank. In 40-year-old version, a down-on-her-luck NYC playwright, Radha, who's desperate for a breakthrough before she hits the age of 40, but when she foils what seems like her last shot at success, she's left with no choice but to reinvent herself as a rapper, RadhaMUSPrime. The story follows Radha as she navigates between the worlds of hip-hop and theater on a quest to find her true voice. Co-starring Peter Kim, Oswin Benjamin, Imani Lewis, Haskiri Velasquez, and Reed Birney. I did not know much about Radha Blank prior to this film, but now I am officially her biggest fan. She was a writer on many of your favorite TV shows like She's Gotta Have It, The Get Down, Empire, but the 40-year-old version is loosely based on her actual hip-hop comedy persona, RadhaMUSPrime, and this movie is a testament of her skills as a Renaissance woman. She wrote it, she directed it, she produced it, she starred in it, and she came up with her own rhyming that can stand up to a lot of today's hip-hop stars. I can't get over the rap battle scene in this film, not only because it's so raw and visceral, but it's not done by some A-lister familiar names, but by a few fascinating women whose bone-crushing talents, thanks to this film, are now immortalized. I think this movie would have had just as big an impact if it had not been presented in a black and white format, but watching it this way does make Radha's storytelling seem personal and surreal. The comedy never loses steam from beginning to finish, and it's very generous of Radha to give many of the supporting characters their time in the sun. And that includes the brazenly hilarious homeless guy across the street who would shout his opinions out loud when nobody really asked for it. In just a few years from now, I too will be turning 40. So yeah, it's not an exaggeration to say that I understand the fears and concerns that Radha's character goes through in this film. Because for all of us, there will come a time when we look back and ask, have I wasted my best years, or are my best days ahead of me? And the world, as you know, has metrics for what they consider a success. So if we don't measure up, then we are simply has-beens or just dreamers. The old saying goes, if you can't do, teach. If you can't teach, teach Jim. Well, Radha's character finds herself on the teaching level. In addition to that, this story also tackles creative integrity, the price we are willing to pay in order to have purpose and be relevant again. And so Radha brilliantly covers all these themes with unapologetic humor and unbelievable depth and some sick killer rhymes, celebrating your neighborhood, celebrating your artistry, celebrating who you are and who you choose to be.